Hello City fans and welcome back to your Gloucester City preview show here at a frozen Tiger Turf Stadium. It certainly is cold here, but we speak to new signing Theo Robinson as he looks to light up this pitch. Theo, good to see you. How happy are you to be joining Gloucester City?
Nice, man. It's just nice to get back into football and the opportunity that's come across and obviously help them in the situation to get some goals. So I had a chat with the manager and Daz as well, Elliot Darrow. So I know him from before, and obviously car school today as well. So he was driving. He was my taxi today, and he brought me down. So it was good to get it over the line and just get my head down and play football.
Yeah, obviously last season you were at Brackley and scoring an important goal against Gloucester. A bit of a different situation this time down at the bottom. Just how much do you think you'll be important to the survival chances?
Yeah, football's a funny old game. As I said, take each game as it goes. And I've got loads of experience, and for me, just just passing that experience on and obviously getting the team points on the board, and that's the main thing. So work my socks off and get some goals and help the team climb the table. Yeah, we've got Danny and Ben, obviously different edge back. Obviously your experience yourself. What do you think you can bring that's different to those two in attack? Well, to say every striker complements their game in different ways. I like to run in behind. I like to put my body on the line and chase things and as you've seen, as I said, you mentioned the goal last year. The cross coming to the box and I got my head onto it. So for me, it's just obviously getting opportunities and making sure that I stick them away. And
for a change, secondly, we speak to Mike Kirk about Blyth Spartans and Banbury United. Mike, of course, Blyth on Saturday, but we also had a cancelled game on Tuesday. How's preparation been ahead of that?
Good. I think we were all cheering, shouting and cheering, jumping around when the game got cancelled, to be honest, because we had just a lot of flu, a lot of colds, a lot of injuries. I think at the last count it was sort of 7 or 8 out, and obviously that was similar to what we'd done at Chester as well, so it was a bit of a relief, if I'm honest, when the phone call came from their secretary. That was, it was probably our first bit of luck, I think, of the season, where we've gone up there and thought, we need this game off tonight. So yeah, pleased with that. Yeah,
obviously. Has there been any injury improvement that we haven't got now from what would have been on Tuesday?
Yeah, just the 3 or 4 days leading up to that Tuesday, and then the 2 or 3 after that is been a good thing for us, really, because we were looking to chuck people in that we've been told that hamstrings should be sort of 3 weeks to a month, and then after 2.5 weeks you're risking them, and then if it goes again they're out for 6 or 7 weeks. So we were pleased with a little bit of luck, really, because we needed that, definitely. We just needed to regroup a little bit as well, because after a defeat like we got on Saturday, after things have been relatively competitive with going against other teams and giving most teams a game, probably that was the first time in a while where we didn't really give them a game. So we're all keen and fit and raring to go for Saturday now.
What have you said to the players about the test? Well, as you say, it wasn't really a performance of your team.
Yeah, it wasn't great, and we sat down, had a few honest words with people, and got a few things out in the open, which I think has been a good thing. And as long as they're said in the right manner, and there's when you take people like Righty out of it, Brandon's been great for us, and Ty, and even hopefully we've got Spence coming back soon as well. Then you're just going to miss players like that, and it's when you going away from home that maybe you don't deserve anything, and then you end up getting a little draw with people like that in the team. So they're big players. We've definitely missed them. We're another 6-7 days on, so the dressing room and the injury centre's not looking like a war zone anymore. So we're relieved and pleased with that. So we're probably down to 2 unfit players. So that's been the best it's been since I've been here. So that's a bit of a relief.
Yeah, moving on to Blyth, obviously on Saturday. Sat the manager, having a few decent results recently. What do you expect from them?
Yeah, good team. I like the way they play. I like the way they knock it around. I think if you're a neutral coming on Saturday, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's 2 very similar styles of football. They've got 2 or 3 cracking players there. I think you know, they're obviously a little bit further along in where we've been, in the respect of you know, they can relax a little bit in their sort of position where they are, and play their football accordingly. The 2 or 3 games that we've seen on highlights, you know, they look a decent team, to be fair.
Yeah, and then moving on to Tuesday as well, we've got Banbury, which obviously is one of the biggest games of the season with relative to league position. What do you think about Banbury as well?
Well, funny enough, one of the videos that we've seen was Banbury against them, and it was a good game. I think it was 2-2 in the end. And Banbury gave them a good game, you know, give them as good as they got as well. So for us, I think the style of football and the system of play, you know, we've got a few decisions to make over the next sort of couple of days, and we've got training as well to go through on you know, the plan of action, what we're going to do. So we were a little bit unsure with what we're going to go with because of the personnel. We didn't know what was going to be fit, to be honest. So now we know that a little bit better. It's made it a bit easier for us.
Yeah, the club's recently announced the signing of Theo Robinson as well. You've mentioned many a time how you wanted to get another striker in. How good is it to get one over the line?
Yeah, I've been refused by more players this week than when I was at school with my girlfriend, so I was feeling a bit low up until about Wednesday. And you know, there's various reasons. I think some of the agents are a joke when I've dealt with them, and they're not thinking about the player and playing at a good standard of football. I think they're just thinking about themselves. So unfortunately, in the world that we're living in at the moment, then most of the players have got agents these days. So maybe I shouldn't say that, but yeah, really pleased that you know, we're speaking to a proper bloke. He's a man. He's played up front. You know, he's an athlete. I think that if we can get the best out of him with a few more goals and stuff like that, then you know, it's funny enough, I've seen him on the PFA trials day about 3 months ago now, which we did up at I think it was we did that up at Banbury or something like that. I think, I forget where it was now, but anyway, I've seen him play there, done really well. So I was a little bit surprised to see that he's still available, and thankfully he's one of those that's turned around and said, yeah, I'll be up for the challenge. He knows what he's getting into. Whether he's 100% fit or not is debatable, so we might have to work on his fitness over the next sort of couple of weeks, but you know, tonight we'll be having a good look at him as well.
And just finally, what will he bring that's different to Ben and Danny, obviously, who are having a good time of it at the moment?
I think we need a little bit of experience, a little bit of a older head. At the Chester game the other day, I think we had you know, 3 lads that were sort of 18, 19, and to play in this level of football against the standard that we're playing, I just think physically we looked a little bit weak. So that's when I say, when you're talking about Theo, he's a proper man who's coming into this environment. He's got a lot of experience. He knows what he's on about. He's got a great football CV as well. So I'm hoping that he can help us a little bit with what he does off the pitch as well as on the pitch. And we want him to come along, obviously score goals, enjoy it, join in with the lads. You know, he knows a few people as well. So hopefully he'll settle in nice and quick and we can get the best out of him quickly.
Thank you for watching. We hope to see many of you down here for our game against Blyth Spartans on Saturday, with ticket details in the description below and of course on all of our social media platforms.